Alright guys, today I'm going to show you some of the homemade clay. This is dried from a project that I did. It's a very high rich clay, medium, and just going to keep on putting that into a bucket that has water in it. We're going to let that sit until it absorbs and gets softer. And then after that, we strain it through a strainer and we pull out the thicker, bigger stones. And in the end, after we sort this here, after it's softer, getting this to kind of mush through. Let it sit. And as this dries out, we'll have a very fine terracotta style clay. Might sift it once more just to get any stuff that doesn't fall through on a quick sift. And then we'll let it dry out and let the water evaporate off of it and pour some of the clear water off. As it gets thicker, it'll end up being a workable clay that we'll end up working. And it might have to add some ash or something just to make the tensile strength of it a little bit higher, and maybe make a little bit of more of a white clay from the store to add. What we're pulling out is stones and roots from some of the plants that have been in the soil. There's a little bit of clay material that's still left in there, but not very much. Might run it through a strainer one more time and let that settle out. But we'll be able to feel and see how the clay gets strengthened up as it dries out. And this one here I pulled, this is starting to pour some of the heavy water off. So about a month ago when I started shooting this video, I was sorting and sifting clay and removing some rocks and organic matter from it. And about a month later, I have left it sit and dry out some, and it is a pliable earth hand dug clay that I did from one of my garden beds when we first moved in. It does have some pliability, plasticity to it. So I'm going to let some dry out and do some tests on it there and make some small items. It is quite malleable and it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good clay mixture. And this is just a small batch of it, but I have about a 4-gallon bucket that's ready to go, and then I have another 5-gallon bucket till I sort it out. Will be another 4 to 4.5 gallons in volume. And then you could make it lighter with adding small sawdust or charcoal or other type of clay to make it a lighter weight or a lighter color clay. But it looks like it's a pretty good consistency so far. And it'll dry out, and then it'll be a fire or an oven bakeable clay, and we'll see how some of those turn out. It will have some probably shrinkage, so you're going to have even consistency and thickness between a piece. If you do a pot or glassware or something like that, you're going to need consistent, maybe 1/4 inch clay all the way through, or else you will have it dry out and crack out. But we're going to do some tests. If I need to do some additions and some recommendations and comments, and subscribe if you want to see the new items that are going to be coming. And if there's some recommendations of what to add to this clay, I'd like to hear them in the comments.